Episode 56 WV August 13, 2024. UK's single biggest emitter of carbon? A wood-burning power plant. RAWSEP View. The sentence which follows is the scientifically debunked theory of carbon neutrality in a nutshell. In the United Kingdom, biomass power plants not required to report emissions, assuming that forest regrowth offsets the carbon dioxide produced. RAWSEP View. It can take decades or centuries for a replacement tree to grow to the stature of the cut-down burned tree, so photosynthesis, which is exchange of oxygen for carbon dioxide, will only occur at a greatly reduced rate if the tree is replaced. In addition, PM2.5 emitted by wood burning is not absorbed by trees and will continue to pollute the air whether or not a tree is planted in the burned tree's place. Wood burning emits 2.8 times the CO2 and PM2.5 as coal burning, using statistics from testing the cleanest burning wood stove in the United Kingdom, the EcoDesign wood burning stove. According to a recent study, the United Kingdom Drax wood burning power station emits 4 times the PM2.5 and CO2 as coal burning that it replaced. See the article labeled number 6 below. Wood burning emits 90% PM2.5 particulate matter of 2.5 micrometers, the perfect size to infiltrate the human lung, setting off a cascade of human health problems and early deaths. In episode 56 one California fire in Modesto, fueled by wood pallets, causes $1.2 million in damages, injures firefighter. 2 Colorado fire restrictions move from stage 2 to stage 1 as of August 9, 2024. 3 New York. Poorest New York City subway riders endure more pollutants. For Oregon, clearer skies could return Monday Ashland news. 5 Oregon Medford. Wairika passes first reading of camping ordinance. 6 United Kingdom. RAWSEP top excerpt. Biomass power plants not required to report emissions, assuming that forest regrowth offsets the carbon dioxide produced. Biomass plant emits 4 times more than UK coal station, report claims. Energy Live News. 7 United Kingdom. RAWSEP View. This is an example of the use of wood burning as a fashion, a fad, and a folly, even in the face of knowledge of the clear pollution and adverse human health effects from wood burning. The UK glamping hotspot, perfect for whole family with wood-fired hot tub. 8 Europe. Forests destroyed by fire emit carbon long after the flames die. 9 Greece. Wildfire with 80-foot flames spreads near Athens. The blaze broke out in a town near Athens on Sunday, damaging buildings and prompting evacuations. 10 PM2.5 and heart failure. Main content. 1 California fire in Modesto, fueled by wood pallets, causes $1.2 million in damages, injures firefighter. Modesto Bee. A fire at a Stanislaus County wood pallet yard injured 1 firefighter and required a massive amount of resources to extinguish. Massive fire in Modesto causes over $1 million in damages, FOX40 Fire Department. MFD said the Janapal fire consumed nearly 200,000 wooden pallets, multiple tractor trailers, several power poles, and transformers. 2 Colorado fire restrictions move from stage 2 to stage 1 as of August 9, 2024. Douglas County wood burning stoves within buildings only. Professional fireworks displays that are permitted according to Section 12-28-103 of the C.R.S. Douglas County Sheriff and Town of Castle Rock loosen fire bans. Colorado Community Media wood burning stoves within buildings only. Professional fireworks displays that are permitted according to Section 12-28-103 of Colorado law. 3 New York. Poorest New York City subway riders endure more pollutants. Newsday In the study to measure the prevalence of PM2.5. His team measured nearly every station in line in New York City. 19 NYC subway riders breathe exceptionally toxic air. Crane's New York business. The study discovered exceptionally high concentrations of air particles, known as PM2.5, at station platforms and in train cars. For Oregon, clearer skies could return Monday Ashland news. Community-supported, non-profit News Ashland News follow local burn restrictions to prevent deteriorating air quality. Avoid using wood-burning stoves. 5 Oregon Medford. Wairika passes first reading of camping ordinance. The housing crisis. KDRV.com. KDRV. The city of Wairika approved 4-1 an ordinance that would ban. Avoid using wood-burning stoves and other sources of indoor smoke if possible. 6 United Kingdom. RAWSEP top excerpt. Biomass power plants not required to report emissions, assuming that forest regrowth offsets the carbon dioxide produced. Biomass plant emits 4 times more than UK coal station, report claims. Energy Live News. Excerpts edited by RAWSEP for brevity and clarity in relationship to Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. New research suggests Drax was the UK's largest carbon emitter in 2023, reportedly receiving £22 billion in subsidies, though the company disputes this. The Guardian. A report has claimed that the Drax biomass power station generated 4 times the carbon emissions of the UK's last coal plant, Ratcliffe-on-Soar, in 2023. According to a report from think tank Ember, Drax released 11.5 million tons of carbon dioxide in 2023, representing nearly 3% of the UK's total territorial emissions. The study suggests this figure surpasses the combined emissions of the next 4 largest power stations and significantly exceeds those of the UK's last remaining coal plant, 2.7 metric tons. Drax continues to receive significant public funding. According to the study, in the past year alone, the company was awarded £550 million in subsidies, bringing the total amount of public funds received to around £7 billion. These subsidies are available under the EU and UK emissions trading schemes, which do not require biomass power plants to report emissions, assuming that forest regrowth offsets the carbon dioxide produced. Ember analyst Frankie Mayo said, burning wood pellets can be as bad for the environment as coal. Supporting biomass with subsidies is a costly mistake. A Drax spokesperson told Energy Live News. This is another flawed report from Ember, which chooses to ignore the widely accepted and internationally recognized approach to carbon accounting. United Kingdom. UK's single biggest emitter of carbon? A green power plant, MSN, burning wood pellets imported from North America. It is now the UK's biggest wood burner, generating more than 4% of the country's electricity. 7 United Kingdom. RAWSEP View. This is an example of the use of wood burning as a fashion, a fad, and a folly, even in the face of knowledge of the clear pollution and adverse human health effects from wood burning. The UK glamping hotspot, perfect for whole family with wood-fired hot tub and dreamy view. The Sun. You can even go for a wild swim if you're feeling brave. Hire the wood-fired hot tub to glamp it up even more. You're only 15 minutes away. 8. Europe. Forests destroyed by fire emit carbon long after the flames die. With central even in Earth's high northern latitude forest, climate change is predicted to make wildfires more frequent and severe. Earth's far north hosts the excerpts edited by RAWSEP for brevity and clarity in relationship to residents against wood smoke emission particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Wildfires release lots of climate warming CO2 while they rage. But our research in the European part of this forest has shown that the forest's CO2 sink recovers slowly, with the burnt area continuing to release CO2 for several years after the fires die. This exceeds the amount of CO2 produced from the fire itself. 9. Greece. Wildfire with 80-foot flames spreads near Athens. The blaze broke out in a town near Athens on Sunday, damaging buildings and prompting evacuations. Excerpts edited by RAWSEP for brevity and clarity in relationship to residents against wood smoke emission particulates, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. August 12, 2024. Firefighters in Greece were working early Monday to contain a major and fast-spreading wildfire that broke out near Athens a day earlier, which has damaged buildings and produced flames more than 80 feet tall, the authorities said. Evacuation orders were later issued for residents in several communities. The fire then spread on Sunday evening, in some cases between residential buildings. Smoke is making the background hazy. Greece is experiencing an exceptionally hot and dry summer, and its National Fire Service has battled wildfires in several parts of the country. Athens would likely face extreme fire risk, the highest level of risk in the country's 5-tier system on Monday. 40 wildfires broke out in Greece in a 24-hour period over the weekend. 33 of those fires were immediately brought under control. The response to the wildfire in Varnava involved 400 firefighters, a large number of volunteers, forest commando teams, and 16 aircraft and 13 helicopters. He did not say how large the fire was. 10 PM2.5 and heart failure. Air pollution exposure linked to higher risk for adverse outcomes among patients with HF-Helio. While the epidemiological and experimental evidence clearly implicates PM2.5 in cardiovascular morbidity, critical knowledge gaps remain.